Hello all, today in this tutorial we are going to make crochet roses. For that I am using floral stems, some stamens, a needle, floral tape. So this is a self-adhesive tape and a crochet hook. So you can use as per your thread or yarn choice. I am using 2.5 mm, a scissors and some acrylic yarn for making my roses. Okay, so now let's start. So first you need to make chain 63. Okay, so you have to start with chain 63. So first 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and so on. You need to make up to chain 63. Okay, so I am done with chain 63. Now we'll skip 2 chains and then the third one we make 1 double crochet and then chain 1, and in the same stitch you need to make 1 more double crochet. Now what we do is we skip 1 chain and the alternate chain you need to make the same stitch, 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, then skip a chain and then repeat in the alternate. So every alternate stitch you need to make 1 double crochet, chain 1 and 1 double crochet. Okay, so you have to continue this till the end of your entire chain. Okay, so I'm just finishing up all my, so these are called V stitch. Okay, when you make 1 chain, 1 double crochet, chain 1 and 1 double crochet, that is called V stitch. So I'm just finishing all my V stitches till the end of the chain. Okay, so yeah, I have come to the last 2 V stitches, and once we are done we'll be looking how to do our row 2. So this was your row 1 and my row 1 is completed. Okay, so we will get all V stitches completed. Now we'll go on to row 2. So for row 2 I'm just making a chain 1 and then the V stitch which you just made, there will be the last V stitch which we just did. It will make 1 single crochet. Okay, and then the next V stitch we have to make 8 double crochet. Okay, just like how we do it in a shell stitch, we make multiple double crochet in the same space. So here in the second V stitch we are going to make 8 double crochet, and then the next V stitch we are going to make single crochet. Okay, so every alternate stitch we are going to make single crochet and then set of 8 double crochet, then again single crochet and then set of 8 double crochet. So you have to repeat this till the end of your row. Okay, and you'll get multiple fan like it will look like a fan stitch or shell stitch. Okay, so we will see that in the by the end of this row. So let me just finish all the clutters of 8 double crochet. So every time you just make 8 double crochet in a V stitch, and then next V stitch is going to have a single crochet. So these are actually going to form like a petals of the roses. Okay, so that's the reason we are making 8 double crochet. If you want, if you are using a little slightly thinner yarn, so I am using here 4-ply acrylic yarn. If you are using a thinner yarn, then you can maybe make 10 double crochet to get some volume. So as you increase the number of double crochet, you will get volume. The petal will look more bigger comparatively. So for the yarn which I am using, I think 8 double crochet is good enough. So yes, I think I have finished all the sets of 8 double crochet, and then you see I got some 16 sets. Now you have to roll it around. Okay, you have to arrange it slightly. The petals should look like a rose. Okay, you have to nicely wrap it around slowly from the center. You have to start, and then once it gets the shape like a rose proper. So I have kept a little longer tail to be able to stitch the uh, ends and to secure all the. So you have to because we just wrapped it around, we need to stitch them so that you have a nice secured, means you get the shape of the rose and all the layers are nicely secured, because in the center it was little closer tight, and then as we made more number of rows, we just saw that how you have to layer the flowers, right, the petals of the flower. So you have to secure it, and then you can just tighten it by making the ends, tying it, and your rose is ready. Okay, so this is one rose which you can use it as a decorative item on anything. It can be on wearable frock, pochu, winter cap, or maybe on a purse. So it is your, as per your wish, whatever you want to do. Now for making flower bouquet, we need to have some like with the stick and all, right? So I just made that. Now I am making the base of the rose, which is not compulsory, but still if you want you can do. So you have to make a chain 5 and then 1 single crochet, for you have to make 10 single crochet around the chain. Okay, and then make a slip stitch to the first stitch. Now what you have to do is, in row 1, in row 2, you have to make chain 5, then 1 slip stitch, and then 2 single crochet, and then 1 half double crochet, and then make the slip stitch with the next single crochet of the row 1. Same way you have to repeat. So every alternate stitch, every alternate single crochet is going to have one, that is for the back side of the rows. So you will have total 5 leaves, or what do we say, petals. So we will be getting 5 of them because we have 10. So it will look like a star. Okay, you have to just make one, and that will be like the base of the rose. You can see that. So we just make chain 5, then 1 slip stitch, and then 2 single crochet, and then 1 half double crochet, and then just make a slip stitch to Yeah, so it is ready. It looks like a star. You don't have to stitch it now. Now I'm making a leaf. For leaf you have to make chain 15. Okay, you have to make chain 15, and then 1 slip stitch, sorry, 5 slip stitch, and then 1 single crochet, one single crochet, 1 half double crochet, 2 double crochet, and then you have to make 2 treble, and then make 2 double crochet, 1 half double crochet, and then 1 single crochet in the last stitch. Okay, 1 single crochet in the last stitch, chain 1, and then again in the same space 1 single crochet. Then I have to repeat 1 half double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 treble, 2 double crochet, 1 half double crochet, and 1 single crochet. You will reach to the end of the leaf. Okay, so you have to actually turn on the other side of the chain. So you can make as many number of leaves you want for fixing it on your rose flower stem. So you can make some 2, 3, 4 as much you want and keep it aside. Okay, so I have just made I have made 2 leaves. Okay, now we will be assembling all of these things. Okay, so this is the floral wire. What you have to do is, first you need to slightly bend on the front. Okay, so this bend is going to give support for the stamen, and also this will this will get tucked in the flower, so there will be no chance of coming out. Okay, so now in that U shape we'll just put some stamen inside, and you can use whichever color or whatever design you want. You get in many colors of these. So I'm just making one small bunch, and then that you have to put it in the U shape of that wire which you just bent it. Now you have to pull it through the rows. Okay, pull it nicely tight. Now once it is secured, just see that it is properly secured and doesn't spoil the design. Now we just put the back part which we just made, the star one. So like I said, it's not very mandatory, but it gives a little realistic look for the rose, so I made it. Okay, now after this, using the needle, you have to secure all the tail ends and everything nicely tightly around the wire. Why we have to do is so that it doesn't come out of the wire and the wire stays intact. Okay, and the flower also looks stiff because it's not just one flower, but we will be making if you are making a bouquet or something like that, or using it in some other way, you want to wrap some paper or something, it's important that all the parts are nicely intact and they're secured so that they doesn't spoil when you are doing the other decoration part. Okay, so for that reason you should nicely secure it, tighten it as much as possible. Okay, so that you are sure that not that there won't be any other problem because of loose ends. Okay, so that's the reason we should secure it and tighten it well. Okay, once it is tightened, then uh, we will be covering the entire thing with floral tape. Okay, so just let me finish the, yeah. And one more thing, if you are at all putting the back part, then just to give a little bit more realistic look, do not stitch it very much close to the tip of the star, like that leaf thing. Instead, just stitch it little away so that it just little curls up and gives us a more realistic look to the rose. Okay, so that's a small tip which we can just take care when we are making our roses. Okay, so once it is now all ready, you have to tuck in all the tail ends, all the small threads coming out. It's okay if you do not cut it, you can just leave it as it is. Because anyway we are going to wrap floral tape. Okay, so now I'm just wrapping around floral tape around the stem. So you have to start from the very much tip of the rose. Okay, and then from there you just wrap, and then you can attach roses like I am doing it in between, wherever you want to, sorry, you have to attach the leaves wherever you want to attach. Okay, so it can be little above or alternate, or you can make small buds also. Actually I couldn't make the bud, but definitely you can add making small bud with the same color yarn, and then join the